What up, Spy Family fam?
Hey, fam.
Chris and Nicole are back at it again with another reaction. Today we're going to be reacting to Spy Family Season 1, Episode 6.
The friendship scheme.
And quick recap, we got to see Anya's reward, right? Reward for getting into the school.
Right.
And it involved Rodoman rescuing Princess Anya from a beautiful castle.
And it was action-packed.
Yeah, it really was. We even had a sick battle with Yor and Lloyd.
Oh, I know. That was so good.
Yeah, and at the end, Anya promised to do really well in school. So yeah, let's check out how she does in school.
Yeah,
right?
let's go.
You can't hear each other at all. We are hearing each other.
Okay.
What? The little hair doesn't count?
わかりませんよ。子供はすぐに大きくなりますから。いや、しかし。
Ooh,
Damn.
new outfit.
Like gold. Shiny gold.
名門イーデンにご入学だなんて。
Mm-hmm.
おめでとう。あざざます。
She's so cute.
So dang cute.
No.
気をつけて。伝統あるイーデンじゃ、OB の親ないものとでちょっと壁があって、別やいじめを生んでるみたいよ。
Oh, really?
Oh
my god, you're scary.
Oh, poor girl.
Kidnappings.
Oh.
Lloyd's face, though. He's like, after everything I did yesterday.
I know. She's scared. I think you don't have to worry about that.
A lot of pose.
Yeah, I know. Oh.
Oh my god. Some nice plating there.
Wow.
A little bit.
Yeah.
5 days later. Japanese day.
Japanese day. Ooh, very spy-like.
Ooh,
Ooh, who's this?
Oh, this is the lady from the intro. That kind of looks like
Yeah.
Carmen San Diego. Handler. Oh, okay.
Castle rental.
Is it furniture? More.
6 to 19.
Wow.
Okay.
I like their uniforms. Looks sick.
Ooh, they have like capes.
They have capes, yeah.
This is cool.
Imperial scholars. Badass. Ooh.
Stella. Alright.
Oh, damn. That might be hard.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Damn, there's like ranking for even the bad students.
Yeah.
Hello, anxiety, my old friend. Oh,
super cute. Oh, super cute.
Oh, the little princess.
I know.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Yes. Could you leave already? I wonder how many times they've been doing that.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Hamburger steaky. Everyone went up to every single person. Oh, Yor's gonna do her cooking
She's
skills.
gonna cook.
I know Lloyd is good. Curious about your
Uh-oh. Who are these people?
kidnappers. Oh, they're gonna get owned.
Yeah, they are.
You better watch out, fools.
I'm down to see these guys get beat up by your.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
This is gonna be good.
A squash? Hella vegetables.
She didn't even put them in bags. Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
no.
Her worst fear.
This is right in front of the store.
Actually, this is the second time she's been kidnapped.
Oh, you're right, yeah. Hmm. Oh no. Oh! Nice!
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Yor.
Oh, damn. You guys better run.
Get him! Get him, Yor! Get him!
God.
Ooh. Oh!
Damn. I know. Those are hella
Bear.
hard.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So cool.
Hell yeah.
Oh no,
Oh,
the
damn.
food.
Everything up.
Oh.
Okay, you
No
were saving.
way.
You were saving her.
Uh. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, train her.
Dude, if she could get the fighting skills of Yor and have her telepathy skills at the same time,
Ooh, yeah.
pretty OP.
Yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
Uh-oh. Where is she gonna start her though in the training?
I don't know.
I hope it's like very, very beginning.
Yoga, man. They're just gonna be starting with the yoga,
Oh,
right?
let's see, let's see. Oh, how cute! I love this.
More of that yoga.
Ooh.
The boys' uniform's pretty cool too. Then you get a cape. That's sick.
I know, that's so cool.
Rude.
I know, it's so rude.
Oh, the
Oh,
sun.
the sun. Oh,
Oh,
he looks like he's up to no good already.
I know. He has those sketchy eyes.
Oh, he has an older brother too.
Oh,
Ah, I see.
where the episode name comes from.
Oh.
She walking
I
like
don't know,
that.
she's nervous.
Mm. Wow,
Wow.
kid.
Yeah,
Same age.
I know.
Playing hard to get, I see.
Ooh.
Cute. Oh,
Oh, look
kinda-
at her face. Oh. Wow, you recognized her right away. Oh.
Ooh.
Make friends, make friends. Oh, he's still there.
Good.
Yay.
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
So is Swan. I see Swan there.
Was that him? Yeah. Mm. Oh, already getting in
Already in
trouble.
trouble. Oh, fancy.
Wow. The best chef. Wow.
I know, why is he looking at her?
Guy got some hair.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like he's from like Mob Psycho.
Oh yeah, but a more polished version.
Mm.
Ooh, in trouble.
お前んとこはお前は友達に加えてやってもいいぞ。
Wow.
Rude.
Cocky.
なんだ大したことないな。
Wow.
身の程
So direct.
は本当ずうずうしいですね。
Oh
Oh.
no.
Oh, hell yeah.
Bite him.
かアーニャさん。強者とは言えません。
Mm.
ちょっとした意地悪くらいなら
Good teacher.
笑って飲ませるのがかっこいいお姉さんですよ。
Oh.
Oh. Oh, she's so cute.
笑顔でいれば喧嘩なんて
Ooh.
Ah.
That face. Hmm.
I got her. Got him.
So mature. That face is so weird. Rude.
Look at her. So smug.
Ooh.
Hmm.
It worked.
It worked. It hella worked.
そうだそうだ。おい、にやけブス。心の医者のパパが治しちゃうんじゃ。
God damn. Look at her.
Oh.
おい、どこ見てんの。
Oh, shit. Damn.
Wow. Yay!
Hell yeah.
こいつがタビアン様を殴っ
He ran into it. Ooh.
Oh.
もしも偽証なら恥ずべきアーニャフォージャー。
Uh-oh.
殴ったのは本当なんだな。
Mm-mm.
いいですか、アーニャさん。
Oh.
力の正しい
Mama.
使い時、お友達をピンチから助ける時のような。
Hmm. Mm.
Oh. Oh, sh-
Oh.
私婦男子にも毅然と立ち向かうその心得。
She learned well.
エレガントだ、アーニャフォ
Hell
ージャー。
yeah.
Elegant.
See, Mama taught her well.
Mama
やは
did.
りデズモンドは焦る必要はない
Uh-oh.
フォージャー、ちょっと来い。
Uh-oh.
怪我はないですか。
しかもデズモンドの息子一体何が
わしの裁量で一つにしておい。これ以上は情報できんだろう。
すみません、ロイドさん。
入学初日に
Oh.
おまけに
Yeah.
ダミアンとの仲も
No plan A. Or B.
That's the plan A and plan B.
Mhm. Chizu means map. Their faces.
Oh,
Aw.
damn. What the
That
heck?
was fast.
Well, that's it.
Wow.
Ah, another really solid episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laying down the groundworks of what the
Mm.
school's all about.
Woohoo. Most definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one overall. It
Yeah.
was really fun. Had some really funny moments as
Yeah.
well. A lot of good Anya moments in this episode.
Yeah. Anya
So-
Yor.
Yeah, Anya and Yor. Not so much Lloyd. A little bit here and there with Lloyd,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah. It was a good one. It was a good one.
Mhm.
But yeah, so let's break it down a little bit. So the episode kind of starts off with Anya getting her uniform.
Yeah.
Like, this is the
getting
first time we
fitted.
get to see her in her
I
uniform.
know, it's so cute. I love like the little gold all around it and
Yeah,
everything
the
looks a little fancy.
Yeah, it was very fancy. It has
Yeah.
a little gold accents on the sleeves
sleeves
and
and on
then
the
the bottom
bottom.
of the dress
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And she got it custom fitted and she was looking so
I know.
cute.
And she grew 2 millimeters.
2 millimeters.
Yeah.
I love how when they were measuring her, like they were putting the thing down and then
The
it hits
little
her
hair.
little hair.
Yeah.
So adorable.
That doesn't count.
It doesn't count apparently. But she did grow 2 millimeters. That's something. That's something. And during this whole incident, or this whole Taylor incident, like the Taylor kind of explains that children from Eden, they get bullied and they get
Kidnapped. Yeah.
So the bullying comes from the other students if their parents aren't a part of the social elite, right?
Right. There's like hazing.
Yeah. And then the kidnapping is just because these kids are rich, so they get kidnapped.
Yeah.
And this honestly scares Anya, right? She's like pretty terrified at this point.
I mean, it's like, okay, you're going to go to the school, but also watch out for bullying and also kidnapping. I mean, I think anyone would be scared.
Yeah. She's so cute at this part, and she's like so afraid to even just be outside.
Yeah, she's
hiding
like so
behind
close to
Lloyd.
Twilight. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they go out and then they eat, and then Lloyd gets a secret message from Cypher P. And
Potatoes and
pork.
Yeah.
It was
and
porcini mushrooms,
There you go.
portage potatoes, just a bunch of pea
Yeah.
sounds, and he learns that he has a specific meeting or like
Yeah, a meeting
a meeting.
with someone, a new character that we meet.
Yeah. So he explains to hey, can you guys go grab the uniform?
Right.
I think it's like 5 days later or something
Yeah,
like
5
that.
days later.
And then he's gonna go to his little, I don't know, spy meeting,
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
we'll call it
Yeah,
for
he
now.
says, and then he says something for work, basically.
Yeah. And Yor and Anya are about to go out and grab the uniform, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So we meet a new character. Lloyd goes into this like I
Photo
don't know,
booth?
photo booth.
Yeah, it looks like a photo booth, I think. Yeah.
It's like this old dingy photo booth, but it ends up being like a secret elevator, and it goes down underground.
Yeah.
And then we meet a brand new character, Twilight's handler, Sylvia Sherwood.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And
She's the girl from the intro.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we get to see her a couple times.
But they're like showing like a shadow of her. But you know it's her by her hat.
Yeah, and the glasses, the hat, and her long flowing
Her long
hair.
Yeah, exactly.
She looks pretty cool.
Yeah. And then like you were even saying like she looks like Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah,
Which
she
I
reminded
feel
me.
like she does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's also what's Carmen Sandiego?
I
Anyway?
thought
She's
she was a thief. Yeah.
She's a thief.
She's kind of more like Catwoman.
Yeah. She's-
But she's kind of spy-like, so she's kind of a little bit of both.
Carmen Sandiego is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I always
Where
thought she was cool.
in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Hell yeah. And she wears all red.
Yeah.
She's
Pretty cool,
badass.
yeah.
Honestly, and then she never gets caught.
No.
She's like hella legit.
Yeah.
She's
like,
kind of
she's like Lupin.
Lupin, yeah.
Yeah.
She's like a solo Lupin.
Yeah.
I don't think she works with anybody.
No.
They should make a Carmen Sandiego ad. I'd watch that.
Ooh.
Anyways, so yeah, we get to learn the details of the school, and one interesting detail is that there are honor students at this school,
Yeah.
and they're known as Imperial Scholars.
Yeah. And they got capes.
Yeah, they got capes,
It's
guys.
so cool. I was like, ooh, I want
Yeah.
one already.
Mhm. So apparently these Imperial Scholars have special meetings in which the Desmond family actually attend.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of like what Twilight's whole kind of plan A is supposed to be, is
Yep.
to have Anya become one of these Imperial Scholars. And in order to become an Imperial Scholar, you have to achieve or earn 8 stars, also known as
Stella.
Stella.
Yeah.
And then you get these from really good grades and contributions to society.
Right.
Right. What does that mean? Contributions to
I
society.
don't know. For
Just
me,
being like a good person.
but I
and
feel like that's like community work, but like on a high level, I imagine.
like helping the community in
or
a
like
significant way.
Yeah, like develop
Helping-
some kind of like, I don't know, organization or cleanup or
charity.
work. Yeah, yeah. I feel like that's what they're probably leaning towards.
That's really interesting. I love this whole like ranking thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Me
like,
too.
oh, you're just like you're a 1 star, or you're like a 0 star or whatever.
Yeah.
And then so there's like a ranking system in this school, which
in
is
the
really
school,
cool.
which I love. I mean, like, who doesn't love ranking?
And then you can, once you achieve 8, then you become an Imperial Scholar. Do you think you can get more than 8? You think there's people with like 10, 20 stars?
I don't know, actually.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I was thinking about that. Like, whoa. Like some kind of
you get
super.
more.
He has 20 stars or something like that. That's,
Yeah, because I
or
feel like,
she.
I mean, you might be right because it's just like a minimum 8 to get to there.
To get into there.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
bet the people in there, they have like 100 stars.
I know, like they move their thing. It's like,
it's like hella stars.
yeah. It's like, oh, it's too bright.
Yeah. But there's also a demerit
Yeah.
as well for
Ooh.
bad grades or doing bad things.
Yeah.
And if you
Bad behavior
achieve,
too.
yeah, if you get 8 of these, then you immediately get expelled.
Yeah.
And they're known as Toniturus bolts. Toniturus? Is that how you say?
I'm not sure how to say it, but close enough. Latin.
Tonitrus bolts.
Toniturus.
Toniturus?
Toniturus.
So both of these are actually terms
Mm-hmm.
for thunder, as in terms of Toniturus
Mm-hmm.
in Latin, and Stella is Latin for star.
Yeah, which is the symbols that they are.
Symbol of that, guys. If you guys were wondering.
But I kind of like the idea of having the ranking for people who are bad, because then it's like, ooh, what if they're like 7? It's like, oh, they're like really bad.
really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how there's a ranking not only for being good, but there's also a ranking for being bad.
Yeah.
So-
I wonder how that will play into it. Like, I mean, other than like getting worried you're gonna get kicked out, but I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be like some like high level like bad kids, I guess.
Yeah, high level bad kids. I wonder if you should be able to get them both at the same time.
Yeah, that's kind of a question that I was kind of thinking
Like
about
you can
too.
have like 3 bolts and like 3 stars at the same
I
time.
wonder, or do like they cancel each other out? I don't know. I guess we would find
Yeah.
out. Because like,
I
I feel
feel
like
like
if you do
they're
a
gonna-
good thing and then you have a bad thing, it's kind of like,
They
okay,
just
I don't
cancel
know.
it.
Maybe.
I guess we just have to find out. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. I feel like they're gonna stay the whole time.
Yeah.
Because like if you have 1 bolt, like if you get a star, it's not gonna cancel them out.
And then is the bolts like permanent too? Like
It
do
seems
they
like they're permanent.
they go away? Like, oh, you only get 8 ever.
Yeah.
Oh. mean-
that would be more interesting to me. but
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I guess that's true. Because they do have like ages that go up to what, like they said, like 19. So they're there for like a while.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
actually explained that there's 2,500 students
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, there's more than I thought. I thought this was just going to be like little kids.
Yeah, no, it goes all the way to what?
I think 19.
19
Yeah,
year
it's like,
olds? So yeah,
like
it's
the
all the
end
way
of high
to
school.
yeah, the end of high school, like
Yeah.
senior year.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna see kids that are much older.
Yeah, like
than,
teenagers.
Yeah, at this school as well. So
Yeah.
this is like, yeah, all the way from kindergarten. Are these
yeah.
kindergartners?
Yeah, I feel
Like
like Anya's
kindergartners
kindergartner.
to straight up high
school.
school seniors
Yeah.
in the same school.
Yeah,
so
that's
we might
not
see some
normal.
elite kids.
Mm-hmm.
There might be some pro ass kids here. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm excited to see the student body, like what that contains, and I want to see the Imperial Scholar kids,
Me too.
like how pro they're gonna
Yeah,
be,
and I definitely-
what their parents are like as
Yeah,
well, because
like-
the parents also
Ooh.
go to the meeting.
Yeah, and actually, I'm even really curious about like the teachers too, because I'm getting kind of like a Hogwarts vibe. So like, I feel like they're gonna have like a Snape kind of character for one of the headmasters.
Right.
And then right now, I feel like Henderson is like, I don't know, Dumbledore. No, maybe McGonagall. I feel like McGonagall was
okay,
really
yeah.
good.
I got that. I got that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Anya and Yor go back to the tailor 5 days later, right?
Yep.
And then they pick up her uniform, and she really tries it on for the first time.
Yeah, and she was so cute.
Yeah, and I love this scene as well, where she's like, so, and then she like poses and
Yeah,
she
she
goes,
keeps posing.
"Don't I look cute?"
Cute.
And he goes, "Oh, you look so
cute."
adorable. We should go to the photo booth, or not photo booth. We should go to the portrait studio after."
Yeah, and she just keeps going.
And
then
she keeps doing it over and over, and Yor just keeps going,
and she,
"Yeah,
you're
like,
so cute.
yeah." I mean, she was hella cute.
He was.
I wonder how many times they did it,
I
because
don't
like
know. The tailor was getting
the tailor's
annoyed.
like, "Can you guys leave?" Like,
yeah.
how many times are you gonna do this over and over? It was pretty.
Yeah.
I wonder how many times it actually did.
Yeah.
Like 5, 10?
I don't
Who
know. A
knows?
lot. Enough
lot.
that the tailor was getting annoyed.
And they next go to a outing to the park.
Yeah.
And little Anya gets to show off her little uniform to everybody at the park.
Everyone.
She sure goes to every single person and goes, "This is my uniform."
Yep. She's so excited. She's just so happy. But I guess like at the same time, since she was showing it to everyone, some other people, some bad people saw her in her uniform.
Yes. And during this, Yor actually decides that she wants to make dinner.
Yeah.
And she goes into the supermarket. They go shopping a little bit here
Yeah.
and there, and they grab a bunch of food.
Yeah.
Anya gets bored, of course,
Yep, of
and then
course.
she decides to step out of the front door, and lo and behold, she gets kidnapped
For the second time.
for the second time. That's incredible.
I know.
It's incredible to get kidnapped within 6 episodes. Like episode 1, she got kidnapped, and then episode 6, she gets kidnapped
Yep.
again.
Yep.
She's very kidnappable.
Yeah. I guess so.
But Yor comes to her rescue like a
Ooh,
badass
I
mama.
know, just busting.
Boom!
Man, it was
she like knocks
epic.
that first guy out.
Yeah,
right?
that guy's done.
He's just laying on the ground. And then this whole time they think she's like some kind of maid.
Yeah,
Because they're like, oh, elite people or rich people don't
Don't-
go out shopping for themselves.
yeah,
She must
exactly.
be some kind of like country maid.
Yeah.
And then they're not scared of her at all.
Yeah,
and
the
they're
nanny
like-
or something, I
yeah.
imagine.
And then they one of them picks up a squash and then she's about to throw it at Yor. And then Yor just does like a spear hand,
Yeah.
breaks the squash in one blow.
One
like, you know how hard those squashes
Those are
are?
hard.
They're incredibly hard.
Yeah.
Like in order to like destroy one of those, it would take an incredible amount of strength.
Yeah, like they're harder than pumpkins.
Yeah, they're really hard.
Yeah.
They're really
like dense. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
And yeah, after the whole incident, she basically just scares them off, as they should be.
Yeah.
Scared for their damn lives,
Yep.
because this mama's a beast.
Yeah.
She'll like rip their hearts out of their
Yep.
bodies probably.
Yep.
I mean, she broke her little brother's ribs as a child, so
That's right.
she could easily break their ribs. She could probably just rip their heart out of their chest and then like
yeah.
hold it in their hand, still beating, show it to them, and then just
Yeah.
like bite it and throw
Yep.
it on the ground or something. That might be a little too violent, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
So Anya's like, yo,
Teach me, mama.
teach me, mama. And I was like, what? She's gonna
Yeah.
teach
Yeah, I know.
little Anya how to be a badass?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
I know. I was like, where is this going? And then also I was like, what is she gonna teach her?
I know. Yoga?
Where do you start?
Yeah, where do you start with training her? And apparently she just
They go home, or Twilight comes home and he comes home to them training.
and she's showing her basic punching, I guess,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after this scene, it jumps to the entrance ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
And then we find out that Anya is a part of the Cecile Hall.
Yes.
But this is rigged by Lloyd in order to get her into the same class as Damien Desmond, the son of
Donovan.
Desmond, sorry.
There you go. Yeah. There you got it.
And then they also mention that Damien has an older brother as well.
Right. And he's already like in a certain class or something. So
Yeah, I think it just says he has an older brother.
yeah.
But why would they mention him?
Yeah.
He must be important
Dude,
later on
I
in the
wonder if
series.
he's gonna be like the top number one in the
Ooh,
school.
he might be. He
yeah,
might be.
I feel like he is.
Because like okay, so what do you think of Damien so far? They kind of introduce him as kind of like this little bratty
Yeah,
kid.
he totally is.
But you know, like if his brother's like top number one at the school
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, you can see that he's kind of living in, maybe he might be living in his
his
brother's
shadow.
shadow,
Yeah,
and
for
that's
sure.
why he's kind of a brat.
yeah, and he's like, I have to live
He
up
has to prove
also,
himself.
He has to live up to the family name because like everyone knows them and everything. I like him. I think he's really funny already. Like
It's a bully.
he's a bully, but he's also like so full of himself.
Oh, I love the part where he looks at Anya and then she's looking at him
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and she's like, oh, she looked at me. She must be already been falling in love with me.
Yeah. Good taste. Like,
Good
oh my
taste.
gosh. Like, and she's hearing all this in you
Yeah.
know through her telepathy, and it's like, oh my god, you're so full of yourself.
Good
But
taste.
But it's so funny because it's like this little kid is thinking this, but also like I also
But
like
he
his
also says how cute.
yeah.
So he kind of does think Anya's cute.
No, he must.
Anya
Okay.
is cute.
He must like this whole thing. They're little kids. He's bullying her, like
know.
straight up bullying boys to little girls. Is basically they have like a little crush
That's
on
their
them.
flirting.
Yeah, their flirting is bullying.
Flirting is bullying.
Yeah,
For little kids.
at least. I imagine. I feel
I
like
even think for adults in some
A little
degree.
bit, yeah.
But not, it's like teasing.
teasing. Yeah, it's
like
yeah. I guess
being
it's more teasing.
playful.
Yeah,
That's what they call it. Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, and then also I just feel like I really like his design. Like I really like his eyes. His eyes are kind of reminiscent of me of like Haruko from Furikuri, or even Kamina from Tengen Toppa.
Yeah, they have this like cool kind of
Like,
lazy eye.
Yeah, cool, lazy, sleepy eyes, and they have like the they're really like heavy on the lower lashes. I like that look. I don't know.
He is pretty cute too.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're. What do you think of their relation? So initially, obviously, it's like he
Yeah.
likes her.
Yeah.
He's bullying her
He's
at
bullying
this
her.
point.
Yeah.
Do you think it's gonna eventually evolve into a friendship and Plan A will succeed? So I think I don't know if we mentioned this. There's a Plan A
Oh, yeah.
and a Plan B. Plan A is essentially getting her into the Imperial Scholars.
Right.
While Plan B, known as the title of this episode, which is the friendship scheme, and that is to become friends with Desmond and then eventually be invited to the house and then to be close with the father.
Right.
Right?
Right, exactly.
So, yeah, what do you think is more likely? Do you think their relationship is going to develop into a friendship? At this point, I think it's too early to tell.
It's too early, yeah. It's definitely too early.
It kind of feels like it. I know it seems really like, oh, he's being an asshole bully, but I feel like it's the first steps to becoming a friendship.
Yeah, no, I really do think so too. I mean, like, it seems bad right now, especially what happens later in the episode, but I think it's going to develop because they already are talking to each other more than I think any other kids are really talking to each other. Like, because they're in conflict and they're talking back, but they're still like having a conversation essentially.
Yep.
So I feel like they're talking to each other this whole time during the orientation. So they're getting to know each other, even if it's not the best like sides of them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we get to introduce the rest of the class. One of the main other girls that we're introduced to is, her name is Becky Blackbell.
Yes,
and we actually found out that a bunch of these kids are all children or the offspring of people that are like elite.
Yeah, elite people. Like, there's some people that are like, their parents are like in the military or they're in the parliament
Or the
Secret Service. Yeah. So like they're all like up there, like Twilight, like notice them just like that.
I think he says they're a treasure trove for intel.
Yeah, because you know, if he like gets to talk to them, or even Anya talks to them, she can like get little bits of information and give that to Twilight. So all good.
But yeah, it's pretty.
If he can get it.
Yeah. So what do you think of Becky Blackbell here?
I like her. I think definitely.
She's already like Anya's like
Anya's friend. Yeah,
like,
because I mean,
straight up.
yeah.
She initially thinks she looks like a baby, and she wants to protect her.
Yeah, I think probably everyone feels that way about Anya.
And then, yeah. So, yeah, we find out they're all elites, and then Anya continues to get bullied.
Yep.
And she actually remembers Yor's tactic that you can laugh it off to be cool.
Yeah.
And then smile. And you'll be the bigger person.
The bigger girl.
The big girl.
Yep.
You'll be seen as a big girl.
Yeah.
So what does Anya decide to do? She gives like this super smug, like
yeah, I don't even know. Like, as soon as I saw it, it was so funny.
It's pretty funny.
I love that face.
I love the face. It's so like smug, so like
so smug. And then she was like, and then they're like, "What are you gonna say?" And she's like I care.
Oh yeah,
like
I care. And then it really like affects like Desmond. He's like
so mad.
Yeah.
He's even like a loss for words and using like "go," and they're like, you should use more a bigger vocabulary or something.
Diversify your vocabulary or some shit like that.
Because he basically just
he gets so pissed.
Mad.
Yeah,
he got
he
so
only
mad.
Can use
"go."
Yeah.
Which I think is a funny like name.
I wonder what
"go."
actual Japanese slang they use in that, because obviously it's not "go."
Maybe, I don't know actually.
If you guys know.
I'm curious.
I'm
Yeah.
sure,
What is the equivalent? Is it "go"?
What's the equivalent in Japanese to "go"? Anyways, yeah, and then he just continues to berate her, right?
Yep.
Like, just continues to bully her, and then she looks to the left, to the right to see if Henderson is
watching,
looking, and then just straight up just smacks him in the face, and he like flies across the hall, like from one side of the hall to the other, not lengthwise, but like that way, and he hits a trash can.
Yeah, and all garbage flies everywhere.
Yeah.
He starts crying.
I wonder if you think he learns his lesson here? He looks like he is. He's about to cry.
Yeah.
Don't mess with Anya, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely learned something.
But yeah, I mean, this is all something that Yor teaches her, and then Henderson comes up and he's like, "What the F happened?" And then Anya tries to say that she put her fist up and then he ran into her fist.
I don't know if anyone's gonna believe that.
Probably not. And then her friend tries to back her up.
Yep.
And then Anya tries to explain that she thinks back again about
There's
Yor's lesson.
another lesson that she learned.
That it's only okay to use force if you are using it to save a friend that is in trouble.
Exactly.
And then she explains that Becky's foot was being stepped on by Desmond, and then she got mad. Yep. So she punched him.
And then, of course, Becky's like, "Oh my gosh, she did it for me." So of course she's
falling in love with Anya
Anya.
right here.
Yeah.
And Henderson's like, wow, such
Elegant. Yeah.
saving her friend.
I know.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And it jumps to this next scene after I guess the whole tour is complete.
The orientation's
the
done.
orientation is done. They showed everybody. What do you think of the school? The parts that they showed. So they showed the cafeteria so
Yeah.
far, kind of the hallways.
Yeah.
That cafeteria
It's
was legit.
Legit. Like I feel like that's other thing I was kind of thinking of. Like looks like Hogwarts to me. Just
Yeah.
needs some like floating candles.
Mhm.
Like it was very like ornate and like giant. Like
Yeah.
it was huge. It was like tremendous. Like this school is huge.
Yeah, it looks like a castle, like straight up, like
Yeah.
the internal of
Yeah.
a castle. And they were also saying that they have top chef
Right.
that create the lunches and everything. Like
Wow.
this is truly a class or a school of the elite, and
Yeah.
it's like, yo, this is
Top.
sick,
Top.
top tier
Mhm.
shiz. But yeah, so they go back after the orientation or the tour is complete, back to the parents, and Henderson pulls Twilight and Yor aside, and they
Uh-huh.
explain that Anya punched another student.
Yeah, and it's not just any student.
It's Desmond,
Yeah,
Damon Desmond,
yeah,
the
Damon
son
Desmond.
of the target.
The target.
basically.
Like
So Anya single-handedly kind of is jeopardizing not only Plan A but also Plan B
yeah.
at the same time, simultaneously.
Yep. All in one day.
Mm.
Probably
and,
in a matter of hours, actually.
and she apparently she gets a bolt for this.
Yeah,
she
she got
already
a bolt.
has one.
She has one of
bolt.
8.
One of 8 bolts.
And she didn't even actually start school yet.
Yeah, and then you can see just Yor and Lloyd just in the photo at the end. They're just like yikes.
oh my god. Not a good start.
No, not good, not good. But very entertaining.
But yeah, agree. Very entertaining.
Oh man. But at least I hope she won't get bullied after this, right?
That's true.
I
That's
feel
true.
like he's gonna respect her after this, you know? She stood her ground.
Yep.
She was smug and she punched him in the face.
She didn't mean to be smug. I think she was trying to smile, but her smile turned out to be a smug
I see, I see.
smile.
Well, either way, I can. This can go either one or two directions. He can hate her even more and bully her even more,
Mhm.
and just detest her, and they'll go completely opposite and they'll be enemies.
Yep.
Or he can be like, she's scary. She stood up to me. I respect that, and maybe be friends.
Yeah, possibly.
What do you think? What do you think is more likely, or do you see any other possible outcome here?
I mean, like, I feel like that's kind of the usual, almost anime trope of like, you start out as enemies and you don't like each other and you fight each other, but then you
Oh.
fight each other so much that you start to like build this bond.
Rivalry.
And then a rivalry.
Like Vegeta and Goku.
Exactly.
Or like, just everybody. I
Everyone,
mean.
Naruto and Sasuke, like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. They just fight. Like you basically start as like
As
basically
enemies.
opposites, and then slowly
You develop into
you develop.
rivals and then you become friends.
Yeah, because you're both like, you know what, you're not.
Mhm. Even Piccolo too.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Keep referencing Dragon Ball, but Dragon Ball's the best.
yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I don't know.
It's good.
I'm really curious to see where this is gonna go.
Mhm.
I'm intrigued by the school, and I want to see some of these other. I want to see this Imperial Scholar, like
Mhm.
how legit they're gonna be.
Yeah. And also,
Um,
I feel like there's going to be different levels. Like, there's Imperial Scholars on like their class, and then like the upperclassmen. So like,
so do you think there's Imperial Scholars for every grade, or do you think it's just Imperial Scholars straight up, and there's like kindergartners all together with the seniors?
I feel like they have to be like grouped by age, right? Because I mean, like the Imperial Scholars of a 18-year-old, and then an Imperial Scholar of like
A
a
5-year-old.
5-year-old is probably going to be a little different, I imagine.
Hmm.
I mean, they probably have some mutual of like, all right, you're Imperial, but you know, they're
Hmm.
quite different.
Yeah. I'm curious about his Desmond's brother as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a lot of really interesting things. Oh, one thing I'm really happy is that Henderson is still there.
Yeah, oh,
In
that's
the
so
last
true.
episode, they said he might not be there,
know.
but looks like he's gonna be here, and looks like he's gonna be here to stay.
Mm.
We don't know. Did we see Swan at the orientation?
Yeah, I think I saw him sitting on the chairs because like there was a row of all of the headmasters, and I think I saw him. Yeah.
And then, did we get to see the third teacher that was also part of the interview? I don't think so.
I don't know. I wasn't
notice him.
looking for him, but
What do you think of that guy? I kind of have my suspicions about him.
oh,
I feel like he might be
he's
some kind
like
of
a
traitor.
double. Yeah.
He just looks like too good.
Yeah.
Like he looks like he's on their side, but I feel like he's like he has some like
Underhanded.
he's a bit sussed.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just
Well,
saying,
I mean,
throwing it out there.
Yeah, I mean, anyone could be. Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, that was another good episode.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun. It was fun. It was a really good episode. I'm curious. It opened a lot of doors, a lot of table setting in this episode.
Yeah.
Not the most exciting or like fun episode, but
Yeah.
I still really enjoyed it, and we got the groundwork laid for what's gonna happen in the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Excited.
excited.
Yeah, I am.
yeah. I think. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Mm-mm.
I think that's gonna be it then for us today, guys. If you guys like this episode, maybe go down below, hit that lickety like button. Maybe consider subscribing.
Yeah.
It helps Algorithm Senpai notice us that little bit more.
Please, Algorithm Senpai.
And lastly, we want to say thank you. Thank you
Yes,
guys for
thank
making
you.
this far in
Thank you,
this
thank you, thank
video.
you.
Let us know what you guys thought of this episode.
Yeah.
Let us know what your favorite part was. What's your favorite part? Like, do you like like Damien? What do you think of his character
Yeah.
design? Do you think he looks cool? Do you think he's not cool? What do you
Yeah.
think of his friends? There's like the the one with
The big hair. and
big
the-
hair.
the one
Like
with, like,
half
the-
of his head is his hair,
Yeah.
and then there's like
Maybe he's hiding a camera. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh God! I didn't even think about
I don't know.
that. There's a giant camera in
Yeah.
his hair.
I don't know. I don't know. A mic?
Possibly. Spicy.
I don't know.
And there's also the bucktooth, like
bucktooth one,
radish
radish
looking
one, yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
A lot of kids have buck teeth at that
Yeah.
age.
Yeah. They gotta
Like-
grow into them.
But yeah, let us know what you guys thought.
Yeah. What do you
Who's
think
your
of the
favorite
school?
character, or
What-
or Becky?
Yeah.
Becky Blackbelt.
Yeah. I kind of like your little pin too. It's like a little. It looked like a
Bomb?
little bomb.
Yeah.
Or was it a pineapple? I don't know.
It
I thought it was a bomb.
It
but
looks like a bomb. To
Yeah.
me. Symbolism.
maybe.
Mm,
Ooh. Foreshadowing.
yeah. Her parents are from where?
I'm not sure which
I
one.
think we mentioned it earlier, but now I
Yeah.
forget.
It's either Secret Service, Parliament, or military. I think
Yeah.
I think it's military, but not sure.
Yeah. Military bombs.
Bombs.
But yeah, I think that's probably going to be it for us today, guys. Thank you once again,
Yep,
and
thank
we
you.
will catch you on the next one. Later.